Nico Ramirez and Tasha Liu never met in person, yet together they ran a criminal empire that stretched coast to coast. While Nico sat behind a screen in Chicago, tracking shipments and laundering profits, Tasha coordinated theft crews in 6 major cities from her Brooklyn apartment. They were ghosts to the system, till one digital slip unraveled a nationwide retail theft ring involving hundreds of people, millions in stolen goods, and a secret expansion plan that law enforcement almost missed. Nico Ramirez was never the type to attract attention. A mid-level logistics manager in Chicago by day, he spent his nights coordinating one of the most sophisticated organized retail theft rings the country had ever seen. From New York to Los Angeles, hundreds of seemingly unrelated petty thefts were all tied back to one digital nerve center. Nico's encrypted server in a rented storage unit on the outskirts of the city. It started with electronics phones, tablets, gaming consoles. Small crews across multiple states would walk into big box stores, blend in with shoppers, and exit with merchandise worth thousands. The goods were quickly moved through shell companies and resold online at just under retail prices, making them virtually undetectable to casual buyers. But then the thefts escalated. Designer clothes, luxury handbags, even baby formula, and over-the-counter medications were being stolen in massive quantities. The scale grew so rapidly that it caught the attention of Homeland Security. Operation Phantom Cart began with just one tip: a mislabeled shipment intercepted in Dallas, bound for a fake distribution center in Phoenix. When investigators opened it, they found hundreds of stolen items, each traceable to thefts in cities over 1,000 miles apart. The digital trail led them to multiple burner accounts, wire transfers, and ultimately Nico's carefully built empire. A surveillance confirmed what agents feared. This was more than shoplifting. It was a full-blown criminal enterprise, structured like a corporation, with regional managers, foot soldiers, and a strict no-contact policy between cells. When the sweep came, it was swift and coordinated. Over 30 law enforcement agencies across 14 states launched simultaneous raids at dawn. By sunset, more than 400 arrests had been made. The suspects ranged from high school dropouts to former retail employees and ex-felons recruited through encrypted forums. Were unaware of the full extent of the operation. Others had been in it for years. But the biggest surprise wasn't Nico's arrest. It was the hard drive agents found in his storage unit. It contained a blueprint for expanding the network into Canada and Europe, with notes on exploiting supply chain weaknesses during holiday surges. Authorities believe if the takedown had come just weeks later, the damage could have reached global proportions. In the end, a quiet man in a quiet neighborhood had orchestrated chaos across the country, all from behind a laptop no one suspected.